A very good morning. Thanks for clicking on to Vogan's European Outlook for the 13th of January. It's Thursday, and high pressure looks as if it's going to be the mainstay over almost the foreseeable future, folks. The question mark is the position of that area of high pressure. Now, the modelling has been kind of shifting it westwards over the North Atlantic as we press through the second half of January. But as I play through the ECMWF loop, you can see that the high is very reluctant to shift over the UK, and without that westward push, we don't really see the intrusion of Arctic air into the pattern here. So you can see here that the model holds the high very, very close to the British Isles really through the second half of January here, and it kind of essentially keeps that truly polar air out of the pattern. So if we look at the 850 millibar temperatures now, of course this is off the ECMWF model here, you can see that the true cold is always kind of circling around the British Isles. A little glancing below, if you notice here, big plunges of Arctic air into mainland Europe, as you can see here. But all the while here, with that high acting as a boulder in the stream, it kind of continues to kind of keep the true cold out of the pattern. Now the GFS, the latest run of the GFS, is also hinting at that as well. But last night's run was different. We've seen miss 1, miss 2, but then we had hit number 3 and number 4. So each punch that came down missed Europe, or should I say the UK initially, and then we've seen the high retreat westwards enough to open the door to Arctic air into the pattern here. Modelling is going to come back and forth here. The Mann-Julian oscillation is kind of shifting as well, so we're going to start to see the influence of that in the middle altitude pattern as we go forward here as well. Looking at the Arctic oscillation, you can see here that it is positive but projected to go into negative territory here, which is interesting. This is the NAO, in fact. Arctic oscillation is similar here. You can see it's positive at the moment, expected to go towards negative here as well. The NAO, the GFS ensemble here, you can see upcoming 5-day period, the high is positioned just over the northern UK, extending into the North Atlantic. Day 6, it is still over the UK, if you notice here, and that is slightly different to previous runs where we were seeing it retreat back into the Atlantic here. So that is not a particularly great sign, of course, for cold. Now, in the 11 to 10, you can see what's going on here. We can start to see a pattern of pushing back any type of cold into the UK, any kind of proper cold, if you will, from a cold source. It continues to kind of push that time frame back, and of course we've been here so many times in the past here, looking at the 2-meter temperature anomaly chart here for the same period, and you can see it's kind of average to slightly below average, if you will, across particularly southern parts of the British Isles here, France, Spain, southern Europe here, below average here. Skip back to the day 1 to 5. You can see here of course, with high pressure sent over southern portions of the British Isles, you've got cooler than normal temperatures across the south, warmer than normal across Scotland. In the 6 to 10 day, you can see that it's average to slightly below average across the UK. So it's not a warm pattern by any means, but without that area of high pressure shifting out of the pattern altogether. Now, of course, if it shifts eastwards, we open the Atlantic door once again. But of course, we shift it westwards, we then open the Arctic door here. So it's all to play for. We continue to say that as we go forward here. So that's it for today. Hope you have a great day. I'll be back in the next couple of days with more. Bye for now.